My dad was 1 in 8.
My husband and brother-in-law are 1 in 8.
My father is 1 in 8.
My granddad is 1 in 8.
My husband is 1 in 8.
I am 1 in 8.
I am 1 in 8.
I am 1 in 8. Hi, I'm Prost8 and I'm the founder of Prost8, a charity formed to champion minimally invasive treatments for men with prostate cancer. And I'm also one of the 1 in 8. By 1 in 8, I mean I'm one of the 1 in 8 men in the UK who will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime. 1 in 8 sounds a lot, but what does that mean in real numbers? To answer that question, I'm here today with Professor Hashim Ahmed, consultant urologist at Imperial College London. The professor is an authority on minimally invasive treatments for prostate cancer, and he also treated me. Professor, what does 1 in 8 mean in real numbers?
So Paul, 1 in 8 means that in the next 10 years alone, 500,000 men, 500,000, will be diagnosed with prostate cancer. That's about 130 men each and every day. In fact, it is now the most common cancer in men in the UK. But more worrying than that is that about 120,000 of those 500,000 will have localized prostate cancer that is treated with aggressive radiotherapy or surgery. And that will cause harm, that will affect their quality of life and cause life-changing side effects. Many of those men can have minimally invasive treatments in the NHS because these are now available for them. We want to drive the change towards something called focal therapy. Focal therapy involves targeting individual tumours in their prostate so that we cause less harm and less damage to collateral tissue around the prostate, such as nerves and muscles that control function. One of the ways we do this is to use something called high intensity focused ultrasound, or HIFU. This uses targeted beams of sound waves that heat up prostate tissue to millimeter accuracy. And we can target individual tumours with this technology.
Okay, so potentially, what could the impact of that be?
So the impact of these aggressive treatments using radiotherapy or surgery is that it can cause sexual dysfunction, urinary incontinence, and also emotional, psychological, and relationship issues. And in the vast majority of these cases, it's unnecessary because we have an alternative.
What can we do about it?
We need the NHS to deploy low-cost, highly effective, minimally invasive treatment suites, known as focal therapy, into more hospitals across the UK. Sadly, this rollout is being measured in years and not months. So those men will continue to be overtreated and suffer the harms of that overtreatment with invasive options that are unnecessary.
In your opinion, how would we go about doing that?
Right now, there are just 3 facilities in the UK NHS. Most of these are in or around London. We need more facilities closer to men when they're diagnosed with prostate cancer. To speed up access to these treatments, the Prost8 charity is launching a campaign that is probably one of the smallest asks of any charity campaign, but will make a major impact. The 1 in 8 campaign is asking for just 1 in 8 of the adult men in the UK, all of whom could become one of the 1 in 8 that gets diagnosed with prostate cancer, to donate just £1.
Okay, Professor, we can raise the funds. How can we then help these men to better access these treatments?
It will enable Prost8 to raise their £3 million target to buy, donate, and deploy cutting-edge equipment and technology that is needed to provide an initial 6 focal therapy suites into strategic NHS hospitals across the UK. That will mean that thousands of men every year will be able to enjoy a normal lifestyle following their prostate cancer treatment. And certainly that isn't the case right now.
So just £1 from 1 in 8 men in the UK, and we're on our way to a very different outcome for thousands of prostate cancer patients each and every year, men just like me. Please don't hesitate, donate £1 right now and ensure that the best and most appropriate treatment outcomes are available for men with prostate cancer. After all, it could be you or a loved one who are the next 1 in 8.